28,000 kilos on the block here. 135 going on the first. 135 going on the second. And the third final goal. Number is at 135. Guys, you're missing out on a whole lot of SUV with that low kilos and automatic luxury. At 135. Retail is 247. Gotta be financeable SUV. I'll ask the question 130. That's gotta be 180 here. 130 and over. 130 over 130,000 right here. Financeable one vehicle retailing at 250. I'm looking at 130. Here it takes 130,000 over the exit. So we got 28,000 kilometers on the clock. 2020 model here. Looking at 130,000 going on the first. 130 on that, 130 now, 130 that, close at 130 again, 131 on the first, second, third, no more, 130 select, just a bit of number please, just on the side, 420, I think, yeah, 420 and 130, right, let's move on with the quicker out here, let's go today, let's go quicker out here, the week here, on the train, and take over here, let's go on the 1.2, that's 1.2, now let's go quicker out here, retail at 177, retail at 177, anywhere 95, and 95 also, 95 bank, and 95, 6, and 6 or 96, 97, 98, 99, 99, 99, 99, 100, 101, 102, 102, 103, 104, 105, 105, 106, 107, 107, 107, 108, 109, 109, 110, you're happy, 110, you're 110, 111, 110, 110, on the first, second, and third. 110 is yours. By number 514 and 110. That's why it is lot number 36. It's on to lot number 36 of it. 2030 on the Opel right here. 1.4 turbo on the Android. It's on the turbo on the Android here. It's only got 145 on the clock. Actually, low mileage retailing at 130. It's going to be sitting at 130 here. Reply. Anywhere 55. Anywhere 5 and 5 or 55. But it's running right now. Running one vehicle on the right here. 1.4 turbo on the Android. Looking at 55. Then it takes it 55,000 over the JV 50. Then we're 5 over to 5 over to right now. Then you don't get 50,000 to go. And then it takes it 5 over to 5 over to here. 50,000 retail 130. Then 30,000 sitting at 130,000 here. I'm looking at 50. Then we're 5 over to 5 over here. 50,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 50,000 going on the second, and third number is at 50. Guys, gotta be here. Give me 45. Last question here. 4 and 5. And 4, 5, and 45 every day here. 45,000. It's got to be by here. Look, kilos intact at 45,000 going on the first. 45,000 going on the second, and the third final call number is at 45. Nobody wants here. Let's go 40. Last call here. 4 over. And 4 over. Let's go right now. At 40,000 over here. Retail 130. I'm looking at 40. And it takes it 4 over. See the right now. At 40,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 40,000 going on the second. I have at 40 now and 40 and that. Close at 48, advance at 41 on the first. Second, third, no more. 40,000 selling, sir. Nice guys, did you put a number, please? Put a number 517 going at 40.
Lot number 37. Lot number 37, ladies and gentlemen. The 2020 nothing over. No chillax, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a CBT, ladies and gentlemen. Remember the road and then one of the ladies and gentlemen. Anywhere at 55. Anywhere 55,000 and that would be up to 55,000 and well, let's say only 55,000 and we get up to 55,000 and only one of the ladies and gentlemen for 55,000 and with the silent ladies and gentlemen only 55. We get up to 55,000 and God would be up to 55,000 and only 55,000 and half at 50. Anyway, 50,000 and that would be up to 50,000 and well, let's say only 50,000 and we get up to 50,000 and God would be up to 50,000 and only one of the ladies and gentlemen. The silent ladies and gentlemen only 50,000 and God would be up to 50,000 and he is the father for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Half at 45. Anyway, 45,000 and that would be up to 45,000 and well, let's say only 45,000 and only 45,000 rand. Now we put up only 45,000 rand. Well, it's only 45,000 rand on the first. 45,000 rand on the second. 45,000 rand on the third and final go. After 40, look what you got. Then 40,000 rand, that's the number 40,000 rand. It's only 40,000 rand. We get it up only 40,000 rand. That's the number only 40,000 rand. Well, it's only 40,000 rand. I'm going to the day, only 101 on the clock, only 40,000 rand. That's the number only 40,000 rand. Well, it's only 40,000 rand. I'm going to on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. That's the bargain deal for the day, ladies and gentlemen. And last one up, after 23. Yeah, 33,000 rand. That's the number only 33,000 rand. Well, it's only 33,000 rand. Only on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Only 33,000 rand. That's the number 33,000 rand. Let's see. Now, are you getting? Yeah. That is 33,000 rand. That's the number 33,000 rand. Well, it's only 33,000 rand on the first. 33,000 rand on the second. 33,000 rand on the third and final go.
We go then lot number 38. That's on to lot number 38 of the election. 2017 on the Toyota Corolla Cresta 1.6. That's on 1.6 needs some work done here. Retailing at 150, anywhere at 70. Anywhere at 70 to 70. Let's go here. Off the retail sitting at 150. I'm looking at 70. And it takes up 70 to 70. Let's go here. Away with 70,000, give it 65. Anywhere at 65 or 65. It's all in 2017 on the Corolla here. Looking at 65, Guardian by retail once more at 150,000, looking at 6 and 5. Anyway, 6 and 5 and 65, don't be late here. 65,000, I'll be sure to hear none of you'll take the last question. Give me 60. Anyway, 6 and 0 to 6 and 0, absolutely low to go here. Retailing at 150, I'm looking at 60,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 60,000 going on the second. And third, no, it is at 60. Ask it 55. 55, I'll ask the question here. Retail 150, I'm looking at 55. Anywhere 55 or 55 to you here. 2017 model on the Cresta here. Looking at 55,000, closing on the first. Anywhere at 55,000, going on the second. The number is at 55. We sure here. Retail 150,000 and here. At 55,000, Guardian by. At 5 and 5, then it takes it 55,000 and we going on the first, 55 on the second, and third number is at 55. We do.
Lot number 39. Lot number 39, ladies and gentlemen. The 2024 Freedom World Cup TI, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the VCT training for ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 50. Then 50,000 rand. That's the number 50,000 rand. Well, it's only 50,000 rand. We get up only 50,000 rand. Cap is up only 50,000 rand. These people, ladies and gentlemen, only 50,000 rand. These people, 189,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen. And all of you farmers know, we get up only 50,000 rand. Cap is up only 50,000 rand. What's the reason of 189,000 rand? Then it's only 50,000 rand. Yes, another target is also only 50,000 rand. Well, it's only 50,000 rand. We get it up only 50,000 rand. Cap is up only 50,000 rand. What's the reason of 189,000 rand? What's the bargain deal for the day? And only 50,000 rand. Well, it's only 50,000 rand. These people, they said that it's only 50,000 rand on the first. 50,000 rand on the second. 50,000 rand on the third and final go. After 45, then 45,000 rand. That's only 45,000 rand. Well, it's only 45,000 rand. We get it up only 45,000 rand. That's only 45,000 rand. These are the charges 189,000 rand. They're only 45. These are only 45,000 rand. That's enough. I don't think so. 25. No. Retail 189. Retail 189,000 rand. 45 is the scale. Then 45,000 rand. That's only 45,000 rand. Well, it's only 45,000 rand. These are only 45,000 rand on the first. 45,000 rand on the second. 45,000 rand on the third and final go. So I can't do that. No. 45, sir. Mileage, at the 2020. The 2020. Please go to the class of 189,000 rand. And all I need is 45,000 rand. I have. Yeah, you need 46,000 rand. I need 45. You need to research. I need 45 to sell. I can't sell a food. 45 I have. Then you need 46,000 rand. That's for 46,000 rand. I'm selling 45,000 rand on the first. On the second. Then in final go 45 number 404.
On we go, it is lot number 40. It's on to lot number 40 over here. 2013, it's on the Vigo with Polo Vigo. 1.4 on the 5 over here. It's on the Vigo Guardian here. Got to still be anywhere at 55. Anyway, 55 or 55, let's say Polo Vigo here. 2013 on the 1.45 over here. Looking at 5 and 5. It takes a 55,000 over here on this way here. 55,000 over to go here. Give me 50. Now to find it over to find it. Look to go right now. At 15,000 over here. It's a 2013 on the Polo Vigo here. Looking at 50. Anyway, find it over to find it. See who's right now. At 50,000 over here. Going on the first. Anywhere at 50, going on the second and third, no, it is at 50. The fuel tank over 45. I'll ask the question again, 4 and 5. Now 4 and 5 at 45, see what right now. At 45,000, got to nearby here. 2013 on the Vigo, looking at 45,000, going on the first. Anywhere at 45,000, going on the second and third, no, it is at 45. Are we sure? How much you had, man? 40. 40. I'll ask the question. 42, he says, is the minimum I can take. Yeah, 42.
So that's two more.
42, then we can confirm the sale here. 4 and 2. Robert B here looking at 42 and now 42 and 42 secondary here. 2013 on the over here looking at 42,000 to sell. It's nice and also price here of the price at 42,000 we sure. Closing the on the first. 42,000 you in got 42 and now 42,000 and 42 and that close at 42 and you got at 43 on the first. Second and third, no advance. 42,000 over there. All good, good enough. 520 going at 42.
Lot number 41. Lot number 41, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of a big number. That's kind of a number, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 2015 and 2020 class A320 CID automatic, ladies and gentlemen. With the diesel of 235,000 ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 1/3. Ladies and gentlemen, 30,000 rand. That's the number 30,000 rand. Well, this is the number 20,000 rand. We can number 30,000 rand. God, we can number 30,000 rand. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 30,000 rand. This is the A220 CDI, ladies and gentlemen, 30,000 rand. God, we can number 30,000 rand. Well, this is only 130,000 rand. Look at this, 235,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen. After 125, then 125,000 rand. God, we can number 125,000 rand. Well, this is only 125. We can number 125,000 rand. God, we can number 125,000 rand. Well, this is only 125,000 rand. Look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just have a thing. What can you tell us on the 10,35,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen? Only 125. We can number 125,000 rand. God, we can number 125,000 rand. Well, this is only 125,000 rand. I'll say 120. Then 120,000 rand. God, we can number 120,000 rand. Well, this is only 120,000 rand. We can number 120,000 rand. God, we can number 120,000 rand. Let's see. This is the IPE, ladies and gentlemen, 120,000 rand. God, we can number 120,000 rand on the first. 120,000 rand on the second. 120,000 rand on the third and final goal.
Yes, it has, right? How you been though? I've been running around.
Someone's locked up.
Yeah.
Rather than at the back, so I can go 115. Then 850,000 and car, 250,000 and the retail for the car, since the 235,000 and only 150,000 and we did down 250,000 and car, 250,000 and well, 250,000 and yet another top, it was also ladies and gentlemen, 250,000 and on the fifth. 150,000 rand on the second, 150,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot number 42.1 and it's on to lot number 42.1 going on here. 2014 on the 40 goes forward here. 1.5 turbo diesel, it's on the CI titanium. It's on the titanium diesel here. It's only got 122,000 kilos on the top here. Titanium has within seats as well here. Absolute low kilos on this here model, anywhere at 85. Anywhere 85 and 85, all they should be here. Diesel with low kilos. It's a diesel with low kilos on intact here. Got to the mind. Yes, 39 single, you're looking at only 85, 85 and 85, 122 on the top here. Diesel got to be low 80, next and over, all the way should be here. Retailing at 153, I'm looking at 80,000. Then it takes an next and over, next year. This is a buy, look here, all intact here. 80,000 going on the first. 80,000 going on the second, third, what is it, 80 Altex, got 122 on the top here. You ain't gonna get one with that low kilos anywhere else. 80 you wanna go. 80 you wanna go. 79,999. 80 I have. 18 out of that, 18 that. Terms of 18 want to go 81. 1881 we sure. About 80,000 over there selling on the first, second, third, no more. 18 selling over there. Got another 5, 9. Just wanted to put the last one, please, sir. Sorry, Vince. Just wanted to put the last number. 5, 9. 5, 9, 3. Going at 18. Okay, ladies and gents, please listen up on this vehicle here. Dash change on the vehicle button. So the VIN number over there is on the dash of the previous car. But everything else checks out on the latest on the chassis itself. So that's all good there. It's just a dash change that was done on the vehicle. Nonetheless, still got a good signing here, lot number 43.1. Yeah, it's on lot number 43.1 going on here. 2017 on the Land Rover Range Rover Sport. It's on the 3-litre SDV6 again here. HSE retail 659. Yeah, it's the retail sitting at 659 here, still looking fine. Anywhere at 300. Anywhere 300 off of retail here, looking at 300,000 to go. Yeah, takes a 300 yielding right now. Retail 660, trade 540. I'm looking at 300. Then it takes a 300 visually here. Got to be my here over 300, give me 290. Anywhere 290, 290 suspension all intact here. We're going to go here, looking at 290. 290 is yielding right now. 290,000 rand all visually here. Retail 660. Next the retail sitting 660,000 rand held up 280. Anywhere 280 luxury SUV here, 280. It's a 17 model. It's a 2017 model. Here I'm looking at 280,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 280,000 going on the second. At the third final call, 280. 280 I have, 280 out of that, 280 that, 282, 282, 284, 284, 284, 284, 286, 288, 288, okay, one more time, 288, 297, 290, 290, 290, let's go here, 290, 292, back to you, 292, now 4, 294, 294, out the road here, still a bomb in at 290, 294, we want to take care, up 292, closing it on the first, 292, 294, 296, 298, now 298, 298, look at it here, 298, now one more time here, 298, 298, look at it here, got 296 going on the first, 298, now 300, 302, 302 for you here, got 300,000 easy invoice here, selling on the first, 302 on the second, and third, no advance, 300 audio service, number 559, 559 going at 300.
Lot number 44. Lot number 44, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the right. And the 2017, ladies and gentlemen. The 320 I Sport automatic, ladies and gentlemen. Mercedes up 241,000 rand in front of us. In the man at 120. Then you get 120,000 rand. That's with the 120,000 rand. Well, 120,000 rand. We get it up 120,000 rand. Now with the 120,000 rand. There's number the business of ladies and gentlemen. 120,000 rand. We know that it means up 241,000 rand in front of ladies and gentlemen. But it's only 120,000 rand. This would be on the ladies and gentlemen. 120,000 rand. Now with the 120,000 rand. There's number the business of ladies and gentlemen. 120,000 rand. Well, ladies and gentlemen. 120,000 rand. I'll say 115. Then you get 150,000 rand. Just with the 150,000 rand. Well, ladies and gentlemen. 150,000 rand. What the ladies of 241,000 rand. Ladies and gentlemen. Now with the 150,000 rand. Well, ladies and gentlemen. 150,000 rand. And ladies and gentlemen. 150,000 rand. These people, ladies and gentlemen. Only 150,000 rand. We did it up 150,000 rand. Now with the 150,000 rand. These people, ladies and gentlemen. 150,000 rand. I'll say 110. Then we 110,000 rand. Now with the 110,000 rand. Well, ladies only 110,000 rand. We did it up 110,000 rand. What was it? 241,000 rand. Ladies and gentlemen. 110,000 rand on the first. 110,000 rand on the second. 110,000 rand on the third and final goal.
We go lot number 45. Yes, on lot number 45 look like here. 2020 on the hills there. 900 turbo on the expression. 77 on the clock. Yes, so we got 77,000 k's on the clock here. Absolute low kilos. That's financeable. Fuel saver anywhere at 100. Anyway, one double, it's a 2020 model here. 77 on the clock here. Number 100, give me 95. Anyway, 95 and 95, but it's 290 right now. 95,000 got to be. Yes, so we see pretty much right now. 9 and 5 with only 77,000 on the clock. Yeah, it's got 77,000 k's on the clock. We're looking at 95,000 only. Then give me 90 and over. At 9 and over, 9 and over, retailing at 166,000 rand here. I'm looking at 90,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 90,000 going on the second. At the third final call, the winners at 90. Although 85, the last question here. 8 and 5. 8 and 5 and 85 will be a hot rate here. 85,000 we showing here. Retail 166. Yes, the retail selling at 166 here. 85 I have. 85 up and then 85 and that. Close at 85,000. 88 looking at 86. Makes it 6 and 86. I've got 85,000 to sell here. 8 and 5. 85 close and selling it on the first. Second, third, no more. 85 yourself. But number 40. Was it 400 or 489? 489 going at 85.
Lot number 46. Lot number 46, ladies and gentlemen. The 2020 people who go to the GP 100. TDI 149, ladies and gentlemen. What the meter up 222,000 rand in front of ladies and gentlemen. And you make it 100. Then 800,000 rand. That's with 100,000 rand. Well, it's only 100,000 rand. We did 100,000 rand. Car with 100,000 rand. Yes, another business also, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 1.5 TDI. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. 100,000 rand. Well, it's 100,000 rand. Yes, another business also, ladies and gentlemen. 100,000 rand. Look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. What's the detail up 222,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get 95. Then we 95,000 rand. That's been up only 95,000 rand. Well, it's only 95,000 rand. We get it up only 95,000 rand. God, it's been up only 95,000 rand. That's a 1.5 TDI, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 95,000 rand. Well, it's only 95,000 rand. We get it up, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 95,000 rand on the first. 95,000 rand on the second. 95,000 rand on the third and final goal. I'll say 90. Then we 90,000 rand. That's been up 90,000 rand. It's only 90,000 rand. We did it up only 90,000 rand. What's the detail of 223,000 rand? Ladies and gentlemen, only 90,000 rand. Yes, now the business also, ladies and gentlemen, only 90,000 rand. Now it's been up only 90,000 rand. Well, it's only 90,000 rand on the first. 90,000 rand on the second. 90,000 rand on the third and final goal.
We go, it is lot number 47, that's on lot number 47 over here, 2018 on the Ford Focus, 1.0, only includes the ambient tank, that's on the ambient on the 5 over here, retail sitting at 168, that's the retail sitting at 168 over here, anywhere at 85, anywhere 85 and 85, nicely motor vehicles over here, 2018 model, retailing at nearly 170, I'm looking at 85,000 to go, that's looking to go right now at 8 and 5, it takes at 8 and 5 and 85 usually here. We're going to go 85,000 meeting at 18 over. 18 over next note, see what we get. 18,000, it's a nice buy here. 168,000 is the retail here. I'm looking at 80. It's nice also price off the retail here. We're looking at 80,000 over. 18 over next note, let's go here. 80,000 we show here. Going to sell this. 75 weekly there over. It's 7 and 5. 75,000 nice also price here. 75,000 closing it on the first. Anyway, about 75, that's 75, now and then 75, and that goes to 75, going to go to 76, here going on the first, second, and third, no response, 75 over goes now, good number 415, going at 75.
Lot number 48. Lot number 48 ladies and gentlemen, the train of the people before one more. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the comfort line of the leader of 219,000 in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 100, 800,000 back up with 400,000 back. Motorcycle with ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 back. Car with 400,000 back. Here is another. Here is also ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 back. Well, the president 100,000 back. Look at the leader of 219,000 back, ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 back. Car with 100,000 back, up at 95, then with 95,000 back, up with 95,000 back, we're representing only 95,000 rand. We did it up only 95,000 rand, car with only 95,000 rand, legal selling at 219,000 rand, and only 95,000 rand, car with 95,000 rand, we're representing only 95,000 rand, we did it up only 95,000 rand, up at 90 last row, then with 90,000 rand, up with 90,000 rand, we're representing only 90,000 rand. We did it up only 90,000 rand. That would be only 90,000 rand. Look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. Retail for the process is 219,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen. And all of you is not at all. We did it up only 90,000 rand. That would be only 90,000 rand on the first. 90,000 rand on the second. 90,000 rand on the third and final goal.
On we go, lot number 49, it's lot number 49, we're absolutely fine here, 2016 on Mercedes-Benz GLA, it's on the 250 diesel, it's a 250 on the diesel, here's from 169 on the top here, financeable, sunroof, leather seats, road roll intact, retail 444, it's the retail sitting here, 444,000 rand here, got to fly anywhere at 295, out of 295 and 295, financeable motor vehicle here, GLC, it's on the 2.5 diesel here, 250D, it's on the 250 on the Ecosport here, looking at 295, and it takes it 295 and 295, but it's one again, making yours at 295,000 we sure, retail 444, go 290, 290 over 290, look over here, financeable, lovely SUV here, all lot electric at 290,000 on the first, anywhere at 290,000, going on the second, and the third final call, number is at 290.
Lot number 49.1. Lot number 49.1, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 finals of the vehicle purpose, and the VWC number 48, and the GST, ladies and gentlemen, the vehicles are only 66,000 days, so the 38 work of pieces of 500,000 and front of ladies and gentlemen, into a 350, and ladies and 150,000 and cut with only 350,000 and we're representing only 350,000 rand. We did it up only 350,000 rand. Finals of the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, with a low mileage of only 66,000 days, so the ladies and gentlemen, with the result of 500,000 rand in front of us, only 350,000 rand. We did it up only 350,000 rand. Not with only 350,000 rand. We're representing only 350,000 rand. Up at 345, and with 345,000 rand. Cut with only 345,000 rand. We're representing only 345. We did it up only 345,000 rand. Not with only 345,000 rand. Mileage is selling on only 66,000 days, so the finals of the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. after P40, then with 140,000 rand, gap with 140,000 rand, get another business house, and only 240,000 rand. We get it down to 240,000 rand, gap with 240,000 rand on the first. 340,000 rand on the second. 340,000 rand on the third and final.
We go, it is lot number 49.2. That's on to lot number 49.2 coming through here. 2018 on BMW 3 Series 31XI M Sport Automatic. That's on the M Sport only automatic here. Lovely looking motor car here. Look, still financeable here. Butterfly anywhere at 190. Anywhere 190, it's on the M Sport Automatic here. F30 got 159 on the top. That's got 159 on the top here. Financeable screen deal here. Looking at 190. Anywhere 190. Look to go here, 190,000 will be late here, meet me at 185, at 185 and 185 seal deal here, look here on the M Sport Automatic here, saddle here, the seats and the rims here, 185, and it takes 185,000 will be late here, going on the first, 185, financeable, going on the second, and third, no, it's going to be 185. We go.
Lot number 49.3. Lot number 49.3 is the resident of Cherry J1113. CS ladies and gentlemen, because the only 83,000 K. Long term purpose, ladies and gentlemen, in US 60. Then with 60,000 rand, not with number 60,000 rand. Well, it's only 60,000 rand. We did only 60,000 rand. Not with only 60,000 rand. Here, number the business of the ladies and gentlemen, only 60,000 rand. 83,000 K. Ladies and gentlemen, only 60,000 rand. Well, only 60,000 rand. After 55, then with 55,000 rand, that's a bit of 55,000 rand. Well, the president only 55,000 rand. 83,000 cases on the only 55,000 rand. Not with only 55,000 rand. Well, the president only 55,000 rand on the first. 55,000 rand on the second. 55,000 rand on the third and final goal.
We go, it is lot number 49.4. That's on to lot number 49.4 here. 2015, it's on the Audi A3. 1.4 on the TVSI, S-Tronic on the Cabriolet. That's on the S-Tronic on the Cabriolet here, got behind. Retail sitting at 256. That's the retail sitting at 256 here. Trade 220, got to fly anywhere 155. Anywhere 105, it's the S-Tronic automatic on the Cabriolet. Look at it go here, looking at 155. Anywhere 105 and 105, you're 100,000 behind the retail here. I'll go 150. Then we're 150 on the Cabriolet soft top here. It's a nice looking motor here. 150. Now 150, you can still finance it here. 150,000. That's nice wholesale price. You're looking at 150 with the retail of nearly 260. I'm looking at 150. Now 150, look to go here. 150,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 150,000 going on the second and third. No, it is only 150. Let's go. Oh, yes, you win. 150 you win, sir. 150 I have. That 150 now and 150 and that. Look at 150,000 80 advance, looking at 151 on the first. Second, third, no more. Giving a hand, all yours, sir. Number 479, going at 150.
Lot number 49.5. Lot number 49.5, ladies and gentlemen, the Mercedes-Benz BMW X6, ladies and gentlemen, and it's an X-Drive 4030 exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the style of the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, with the range of 173,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, at 195. Then 895,000 rand, that's with 195,000 rand, with the view, ladies and gentlemen, 195,000 rand, that's with 195,000 rand, with the president, 195,000 rand, easy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the exclusive, ladies and gentlemen, and only 195. We get it down to 195,000 rand. That would be 195,000 rand. We get it down, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the sunroof, ladies and gentlemen, 195,000 rand. Whoever this is 195,000 rand. We get it down, ladies and gentlemen, 195,000 rand. Retail for the house is 153,000 rand. Ladies and gentlemen, after 190, then 190,000 rand. That would be 190,000 rand. Well, this is only 190. 90,000 rand. We did it up 190,000 rand. God, we did it up 190,000 rand. Well, we did it 190,000 rand. Easy people did it. But only 190,000 rand. We did it up 190,000 rand. God, we did it up 190,000 rand on the first. 190,000 rand. Sorry, man? It's good to see you again. Really is good to see you. I've never been out of trouble. I need 190. That's what's going to be 190,000 rand. We can get ladies and gentlemen, 190,000 rand on the first. 190,000 rand on the second. 190,000 rand on the third and final move.
We move lot number 49.6. It's on to lot number 49 on the 0.6 here. 2018 on the Opel Corsa. 1 litre turbo litre fix on the Essentia 5-door. 85 on the top. It's on got 85,000 k's to the clock here. Active low kilos here. Got to MI financial anywhere 125. Now 125 or 125. It's a 2018 on the EcoFlex here. Essentia with 85 on the top. It's on got 85,000 k's to the clock here. Got MI here. 1, 2, and 5. Now 125, 125, finance on the vehicle here. I'll meet you at 120. Then we're on to look to go right now. 120,000 of PA going on the first. 120 going on the second. And third. No, it is at 120. I'm at 120,000. I can't. 120 is the lowest I can take. That is the bare minimum that I can sell it. 120 you happy. 120 I have on the roll here. Any advance looking at 121 on the first, second, third, no more. 128 also. That's a nice buy, but number 4, 5, 1, 3. 5, 1, 3 going at 120.
Lot number 49.7. Lot number 49.7 is the Audi 1.48 astronomical ladies and gentlemen. 144 on the ladies and gentlemen. Rate of the car is at 157,000 ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 255. Anyway, for the 55,000 that's the 55,000. Well, it's only 255. All the 244 ladies and gentlemen. And the stand of vehicle. Well, the standing sun with ladies and gentlemen. 155,000 rand. God, it's 155,000 rand. Well, it's 155,000 rand. Easy for the 155,000 rand. God, it's 155,000 rand. I'll say 250. Anyway, 150,000 rand. God, it's 150,000 rand. Well, it's 150,000 rand. We did it 150,000 rand. God, it's 150,000 rand. Only 150,000 rand. Ladies and gentlemen, and it's a financial vehicle. Ladies and gentlemen, 150,000 rand. You people did it only 250,000 rand. We did it only 250,000 rand on the first. 250,000 rand on the second. I'm afraid to tell you. Yeah, the sons I'm afraid to tell you. I need 250. Retail for the car, except at 357,000 rand, sir. And then you will offer me that. I need 250. God, it's only 250,000 rand. Where is it only 250,000 rand on the first? 250,000 rand on the second. 250,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go, it is lot number 49.8. Yes, lot number 49.8 here. What a stunner, it's a 2024 Hyundai i10 Grand. 1 litre motion on the premium. Yes, on 1 litre on the motion premium here. 12,000 kilometers on the top here. Only 12,000 k's on the top here. 2024 model. Retail 221. Financeable. Fuel saver anywhere at 135. 135, 2024 model here. Grand i10 motion premium, 12,000 on the top. Yeah, it's only got 12,000 k's on the top here. Absolute low kilos here. I'm looking at 135. 135, 135, you can finance it here. Retailing is 221. I'm looking at 135. 135, 135, see what right now. 135,000 over to go. They give me 130. 130 over 130. This is a buy here. 2024 model here. 130. It takes it 130 over 130. We show here. 130 financeable fuel saver here. Looking at 130. Double high five, sir. At 130 over, now 130 over, we show here, 130 retail, it's 221. It's a 2024 with 12,000 Ks on the clock here. Do yourself a favor, go to any Hyundai, see what you're going to pay for one of these. At 130, it is for next to nothing here. At 1 to 3 in a row, I'll go 125, I'll meet you there. That's the lowest I'll go here. At 1, 2, and 5. Now 125 and 125, but it's for the jet. Let's say 2024 with absolute low mileage here. 125. Now 125 and 125 will show you here. I'm going to close it down at 125,000 going on the first. 125,000 going on the second viewing. 125 I have. Now 125 number at 125 and look at 125, looking at 126 on the first, second, third, no more. We also 125, nice buy. Could you put a number please? Could the number? It is better number 539 at 125.
Lot number 49.9. Lot number 49.98 is the way the 2020 BMW Polo sedan and it's a comfortable Polo sedan. Vehicles are 120 on the top of the 256,000 and you win 155. Then you 155,000 rent up to 155,000 rent. Well, it's 155. We get it up to 155,000 rent. That is 155,000 rent. 120 on the top of the 155,000 rent. Whoever is in 155. We get it up to 155,000 rent. That is 155,000 rent. Up at 150. Then you 150,000 rent. That is 150,000 rent. Well, it's 150,000 rent. 120 on the top of the and it is 150,000 rent. That is 150,000 rent. Well, it's 150,000 rent. Easy to get 150,000 rent on the first. 150,000 rand on the second, 150,000 rand on the third and final move.
We go, it is lot number 50. Next on to lot number 5 over here. 2018 on the 0 bottom here. IH 2.5, it's on the D40 here. Sitting here on the 16-seater. Next on the 16-seater over here. Slowly works money here. Retail sitting at 277. Anywhere at 185. Anywhere 185 or 185. It's still a 16-seater here. 2.5 on the D40 here. Looking at 185. Anywhere 185 or 185 remains at bottom here. 2018 model still here. Looking at 185, anywhere 185 or 185 to the right now. At 185,000 are we showing here? Between 180, anywhere 180 to 180 look to go here. 180,000 look to going on the first. 118,000 going on the second viewing. Got 180 and 180 number at 180 and 180 you want to go 181. I have 180,000 already. I'm looking at 181 and out of 181 to 181 we show you. I've got 180,000 selling on the first, second, third, no more. 180 goes better number 459 going at 180.
Lot number 51. Lot number 51 is the range of 2017 and the vehicles are only 95,000 things on the front page of the performance. What is the 205,000 rate of and you wait at 140. Then you wait 140,000 rate up. We've been up 140,000 rate. Well, you don't have 140,000 rate. We get it up 140,000 rate. Now we've been up 140,000 rate. Only 95,000 Ks on the top page of the and it's 140,000 rate. Now we've been up 140,000 rate. Well, it's 140,000 rate. Up at 135. Then you wait 135,000 rate. Now we've been up 135,000 rate. Well, you don't have 125. We get it up 135,000 rate. But it's 105,000 rate. 95,000 Ks on the top page of the only 135. Easy to go to 135,000 rate. That is 135,000 rand on the first. 125,000 rand on the second. 125,000 rand on the third and final move. Lot number 52. Lot number 52, ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 Mercedes-Benz GLA, you could see that the Anderson automatic ladies and gentlemen in front of us. Then you wait at 150. Then we don't go 50,000 rand. That's 150,000 rand. Well, if you don't have 50,000 rand, we get it up 150,000 150,000. God, we put up 150,000. Yes, never. Get yourself for 150,000. Well, put it in 150,000. Easy to go to see the idea. 150,000 rand. We get it up 150,000. God, we put up 150,000 rand on the first. 150,000 rand on the second. 150,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go is lot number 53. Next, on to lot number 53 here. 317 over 40 goes 40 here. 1.5 TBCI on the train line. Next, on the diesel on the train line. Yes, we got 99,000 kilos on the top here. Less than 100 on the top. Next, got less than 100 on the top here. You can finance it here. Still a 17 model anywhere at 135. And we're 135 to 135 to 200 now. 135,000 low mileage motor vehicle. Next, a low mileage car rental now. 99,000. You're looking at 135. Anyway, 135 to 135 over the conversation here. 135,000 euro here. Going on the first. Anyway, 135. Going on the second. And the third and final corner. Where is it? 135. We move.
Lot number 54. Lot number 54 is together between 220 activated the animal generated the bigger for the number for the 600 of the 29,000 anyway at 120. Then 120,000 120,000 rand. We get up 120,000 rand. That would put up 120,000 rand. Get yourself on the 120,000 rand. 146 on the property, 120,000 rand. After 115, then 150,000 rand. That would put up only 150,000 rand. Only 150,000 rand. We get up 150,000 rand. That would put up 150,000 rand. 146 on the property, 129,000 rand. But no 115 it will be all. We get up 150,000 rand. God would put up 150,000 rand. Yes, get us also 150,000 rand on the first. 150,000 rand on the second. 150,000 rand on the third and final call.
On we go, it is lot number 55. Next on to lot number 55 over here. It's a Ford Ranger single cab here 2018. It's a 2018 on 2.2 TDCI XL 4x4 here. Retail 263. It's the retail 263 here. Start your business. It's on the 4x4 XL here anywhere at 125. Anywhere on to 5 and 125. It's speed maintained motor vehicles here. Otherwise, the all intact here. Looking at 125. Anywhere on to 5 and 125 but it's running here. Retail 263,000 rand here. Although 120. Anywhere on to a whole bucket below the money here. 120 I'll take. Anywhere take 120,000 over here going on the first. 120,000 got to be alive going on the second and the third final corner where it's got 120 at 120,000 at 120 and close at 120,000 and yet on to 121 anywhere 121 we done here got 120,000 selling on the first second third no more 120 is yours but number 559 going at 120.
Lot number 5511. Lot number 5511 is the place 27 of the 84 second was CDI. That's what I'm trying to make the number. Anywhere 80. Then we make 80,000 rand. That's what's been up for 80,000 rand. Well, it's only 80,000 rand. We get it up for 80,000 rand. That's what's been up for 80,000 rand. Yes, the number of business also only 80,000 rand. Well, it's only 80,000 rand. Nothing like that. That's only 80,000 rand. That's what's been up for 80,000 rand. Well, it's only 80,000 rand. After 75, yes, it's 75,000 rand. That's what's been up for 75,000 rand. Well, it's only 75,000 rand. We did that only 75,000 rand. That's what's been up only 75,000 rand. Well, it's only 75,000 rand on the first. 75,000 rand on the second. 75,000 rand on the third and final call. 70, I don't think so, sir. 75, I can ask a question. 7, no? We can't do so. Then from 80 to 75, we did it. With 7, no, you got to come up fast. We mean 75, but I have to do something to compromise. We only confirm which one at 70. 70 there first, I need to be fair. 70, 70, 72, 72, 73, about 72 there, you have to get 73, 74, 75, 75, 75, 76, 77. Then 77,000 rent up, we can have 77,000 rent up, we have 76,000 rent on the second. Then final go 76, what's the final number? Confirmed then. 421.
We go, it is about 55.2, there, sounds a lot of 55 on the 1.2 here, 2019 on the Mercedes-Benz GLA cars on the 200 automatic, there, on the 200 on the automatic here, so we got 136,000 cases on here, lovely, they got retail, nearly 400, there's the retail sitting in 400,000 here, trade over 350 as well, we get butterfly anywhere at 250, anywhere to find look to right now, it's financeable, it's a financeable, but we go right now, looking at 250. Anyway, 250 right now. Look to go. Retail 400. It's the retail sitting at 400,000 right here. Trade sitting at 350. I'm looking at 250. Anyway, 250. Lucky motor vehicle here. GLA 200 automatic. Look here, looking at 250 over 245. Anyway, 245 and 245 here. Financeable motor vehicle at 245,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 245,000 going on the second and the third final call up is at 245.
Lot number 55.3. Lot number 55.3, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 65. Then at 65,000 rand, number 65,000 rand. It's only 65,000 rand. What is the other day, ladies and gentlemen, only 65,000 rand. Not only 65,000 rand. Look at this 105,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen, only 65,000 rand. Well, it's only 65,000 rand. We did it only 65,000 rand. Not only 65,000 rand. Yes, you know what? Here is also only 65,000 rand. Well, it's only 65,000 rand. All up at 60. Then it's 60,000 rand. Not 60,000 rand. Well, it's only 60,000 rand. What is it? 105,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen, only 60,000 rand. And only 60,000 rand. We did it only 60,000 rand. Not only 60,000 rand. Well, it's only 60,000 rand on the first. 60,000 rand on the second. 60,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go, it is lot number 55.4. That's on lot number 55.4 here. Another stunner here. 2021 VW cars. 1 liter TSI Highline GHG. That's on the Highline on the GHG over here. Retail sitting at 353. Trade sitting at 320. Anywhere at 200. Anywhere to the low. Lucky motor vehicle here. Highline automatic. That's on the Highline on the automatic here. Financeable motor vehicle looking at 200. Anywhere to the low. Look to the right now. 200,000 of the AJP 195. Anywhere 195 and 195 of the pounds right here. Lucky motor vehicle here. You are 100,000 behind the trade. Yes, 100,000 behind the trade here. Never mind the retail. Retail's 350. I'm looking at 195. Anywhere 195 and 195. It's a lucky motor vehicle here. Highline automatic financeable at 195. I have 195 now and that 195 and that. Those are 195,000 in the advance at 196 on the first, second, third, no more. 195 yours, 185, with a number 4, 200, 42. Can't see the last one, sir. 43, 430, 430 at 195.
Lot number 55.5. Lot number 55.5, ladies and gentlemen, one will go up there, ladies and gentlemen. Then it's $230,000 ready for the anyway, 175. Then 875,000 rand. That's with 175,000 rand. Well, it's 175. Look at 2022, ladies and gentlemen, 175,000 rand. That's with 175,000 rand. Yes, number 5. This is also, ladies and gentlemen,
can if you don't mind. What do you call them? And call yourself Big C, which class? Big C, which class? Yes, A. Big C. Write it down. I'll check it out. Started when last month. So many subscribers have so
It is on to lot number 55.6. It's on to lot number 55.6. It's on the Audi A3 2-liter G design SE Quattro dirt drive. It's on Quattro on the dirt drive here. Hold on, ratio here. It's only got 115,000 kilometers on the clock here. 115,000 on the clock here. That's 2014 for that year model. 115,000 kilometers. Nothing here. Anywhere at 165. Anywhere 165 to 165 2-liter G design here. Quattro on the dirt drive. It's on the Quattro on the dirt drive here. Lovely SUV here. Looking at 165. Anywhere 165 to 165. But it's not right now. 165,000 would be a G 160. Anywhere 160 to 160 over trying to go here. It's 160. Look Quattro dirt drive at 160. Anywhere 160 over 160 would be a G 160,000 closing on the first. 160 I have, 160 there's 161 161 not 2, 160 160 160 163 30 here, 163 now 4, 164 164 now 165 back to user, 165 165 166 166 now to show here, 166 167 168 168 168 now 169 169 170 170 170 171 we show, 171 now 172 back to user, 172 we said, 173, 173 now 174 now throw here, 174, 174, 175, 175 to 175 will be here, 175 we show here, you got it. 175 new player, 176, now 176 and 176, now 177, anywhere 177 you want to take here, 177, 178, now 178, now 178, now 179, one time here, 179, 180, 180, now 180 over, 180 over, 180, now 181 back to user, 181, 182, 183, now 183 and 183, 183 you want to take here, 182, looking at 183, 183, 183, 184, 184 anyway, but 183, 184, 185, 186, 186, 187, and 187, and 187,000 we show here, 186,000 looking at 187 on the first, 187, 188. Just need confirmation. 188, 189, and 189 to 189 to 189, 190, 190 over, 190 over, 190, 191 go, 190, 191, and 191,000 we show, 191, 192. 192, 193, now 193 and 193 to be here, 193, 192 going on the first, 193, 194, 195, now 195 and 195 to be here, 195, 196. 196, now 196, 196, 196, 197, 197, 196, 197, 198, now 198, 198, now 199, one time here, 199. 199, 200, flat number, got 200, now one, and 200, 201, we show, got 200,000 going on the first, second, 201, still in, 202, 202, 203, and 203 and 203, we show again, 203, you in, you out, going on the first, 203 on the second, and third, 203, 204, so 204, 205, and 205, 205, 205, now 206, and 206 the next year, 206, you want to take, got 205 top here, 206, 207, and 207 we show here, got 206, selling on the first, second, third, no more, all yours, you want with it, sir, 95, 206,000, 2 better number, just want to go before you go, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, I'm going to put your number. 4584.
Lot number 55.7. Lot number 55.7, ladies and gentlemen, because we usually 1.4, so we can pick up ladies and gentlemen, anyway, at 75. Anyway, 75,000 and up with 75,000 and what they will be saying, ladies and gentlemen, only 75,000 and we did it for 75,000 and that is when I was 75,000 and 12 is only 75,000 and leading to the only 75,000 and that is when I was 75,000 and 12 is only 75,000 and I'll get 7 and 0. Anyway, 70,000 and that is when I was 70,000 and 12 is only 70,000 and we did it for 70,000 and that is when I was 70,000 and once again we said ladies and gentlemen, only 70,000 and 12 is only 70,000 and yes, number get it also ladies and gentlemen, only 70,000 and 12 is only 70,000 and up at 65. Anyway, 65,000 and that is when I was 65,000 and 12 is only 65,000 and we did it for 65,000 and once again we said ladies and gentlemen, only 65,000 and that is when I was 65,000 and 12 is only 65,000 and yes, number get it also ladies and gentlemen, only 65,000 and on the first. 65,000 and on the second. 65 ahead. Anyway, 66,000 and cut between up to 66,000 and 12 is only 66,000 and after 65,000 and on the first. On the second. Second final go. 67 ahead. 67, 68. Anyway, 68, 69. 7 and 0. Anyway, 70,000 and up between up to 7 and 0. 71, and 2. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Anyway, 75,000 and up between up to 75,000 and up to 74,000 and on the first. On the second. Third and final goes and go to the gentleman. Number 139.
On we go. It is lot number 55.8. It's lot number 55.8. 2018 on Mercedes-Benz GLA. It's the 200 already. It's another 200 on the already here. 139 on the top. 11 sunroof, legacy golden tank Chevrolet at 2.9. Retail 355 anywhere at 245. 245 and 245. Standard over we go here. Finance over here looking at 245. 245 and 245 and 200 here. 245,000 drops nearby. It's going to be my run to an hour. 245,000 finance will give me 240. 240 and 240 absolutely don't go here. 240,000 zero here. Retail 355,000 number 240. Then it takes it 240,000 closing it on the first. 240,000 going on the second. Third is it 240.
Lot number 55.9. Lot number 55.9 ladies and gentlemen, 2017, 2.5, devoting ladies and gentlemen, such a good and purpose ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 155. Then number 55,000 right now, 155,000 and 155. Such a good ladies and gentlemen, 55,000 and now 55,000 and 155,000. This is going to be tired. This is what my family is. 55,000. That would be 155,000. After 150, then 150,000. That would be 150,000. What do we have to do? 150,000. We did 150,000. That would be 150,000. We did 150,000. He did was I'm using the measurement 150, I'm using 145. Adam 142. I'm using 145 ahead. Then 146,000 and up, 146,000 after 145,000 and on the second. Then final 146 ahead.
On we go, lot number 56. That's on lot number 56 by a 518. Lot number 56 at 315 on the Suzuki, 126 on the DIG, Turbo on the Tecna. That's on the DIG Turbo Tecna here. Retailing at 170, anywhere at 90. Anywhere 9 and over 9 and over. Look to your right now. 90,000 WH, looking at 90 over. Retailing at 170. That's the retail sitting at 170,000 and here over 90, 85. Anywhere 85. 85, see who wants right now. It's a nice motor vehicle here. 350 model looking at 85, going on the first, second, and third. Number is at 85. We move to lot number 57. It's on lot number 57 over here. 2022 on the JAC here. X200, 218, turbo diesel, 1.5 ton. It's on 1.5 ton over here. It's on the single hand with 150 on the top here. Drop side. Auto business here, retail 255. That's the retail sitting at 255 here. So 2022 model, 1.5 ton bucky here, anywhere at 150. Anywhere from 5 over 1.5 over right now, 150,000. It's a 2022 here. I'll go 145. 145 and 145 Auto business here. From 150 on the top here, 2022 model here. 2.8 turbo diesel here, 1.5 ton. I'm looking at 145. 145 to 135 software business right now. 145,000 will be going on the first. And you had 145 going on the second, and third. What is it? 145. How much are we going to go here? Give me 140. I'll ask the question here. 140. 140 looks right now. 140,000 and here. So a 2022 model here. Looking at 140. 140, but it's worth it here. 140,000 be sure here. Retail 250 here with 140. 140. Let's see who we're going to go here. We go give me 135. 135 and 135, let's go to my here. 1.5 ton diesel here. Looking at 135,000 going on the first. 135,000 going on the second. And third, what is it? 135.
Lot number 58, lot number 58, the 2015, the 150, and the ETC, the beautiful 155 ladies and gentlemen, and you have 130, and 103,000 right now, with 130,000, where is it? 120,000 rand. We did it up 130,000 and half with 130,000 rand. Yes, and I'm not business also, ladies and gentlemen, look at the 1,000 and 130,000 rand. Well, 130,000 rand, we did it up 130,000 rand. Almost at 125, and 825,000 rand, cut with 125,000 rand. Well, 125. We did it up 125,000 rand, cut with 125,000 rand. Easy to 165,000 rand. Almost at 120, and 820,000 rand, cut with 120,000 rand. Well, 120,000 rand. We did 120,000 rand, and 120,000 rand, cut with 120,000 rand on the first. 120,000 rand on the second. 120,000 rand on the third and final call. We go, it is lot 59. That's on lot number 59 one more time here. 20 on the GWA. H5 2 on the BGT here. So we're doing something here. Anywhere at 40. Anywhere 4 over to 4 over running on the vehicle here. GWA on the H5 here. I'm looking at 40. Then he takes it 4 over to 4 over. It's going to run right now at 40,000 WH here. 40 got to be right. Let's say hold on a little bit of money here. I'm looking at 40. Give me 35. Anywhere 35 to 35,000 going to it here. SUV looking at 35, running over car here, 3 and 5. 3 and 5 and 35, see we might right now. 35,000 over here, got to be mine. That's going to be mine right now. 35,000 we sure here. 3 and 5, going on the first. 35, going on the second, and third. What is it? 35, nobody wants it. We need 32. I'll ask the question here. 3 and 2, and 3 and 2, and 32 will be for you here. Got to be a whole lot of now here at 32,000, going on the first. 32,000, where's this? That's alright. 32,000, going on the second, and third. What is it? 32. We go. Lot number 60. Lot number 60, ladies and gentlemen, the 2050 years, the 1.1 years, the anyway, 90. Anyway, 90,000 rand, that's with enough 90,000 rand. Well, it's only 90,000 rand. We did it up only 90,000 rand. Now it's enough only 90,000 rand. Yes, we will get to the people. She just said enough. I think you need to have it properly. Yes. Anyway, 90,000 rand. Now it's enough 90,000 rand. We did it up only 90,000 rand. I'll meet you 85. That's one thing. 85 and we meet you there. Since you consider the number, so I'll meet you there. You're 80, I'll meet you at 85. I'll tell you the time. Ah, there you go. And we 85,000 men, not with 85,000 men. Well, we did only 85,000 men. We did it up to 85,000 men. After we up to 85,000 men. Well, we did only 85,000 men. We did it up to 85,000 men. You eat, I'll meet you.
YouTube on the phone.
82 I have. And we 83,000 men, not with 83,000 men. I'm going to 83,000 men on the Then you buy no go.
We go, it is block number 61. That's on block number 61 of the line here. 2016 on the Nelson there. 900 turbo of the expansion. That's on the 900 on the turbo here. Volkswagen retail sitting at 121 here. Anywhere at 75. Anywhere 75 to 75. 17 on the Nelson there here. 7 and 5 fuel saver. That's it, fuel saver on the 900 turbo here. Looking at 7 and 5, it is 70. Anywhere 7 no, 7 no, left no right right now. 70,000 will be late going on the first. Anywhere at 70, going on the second, and the final call. But is at 70, sure you don't think you'll take past the question here. Give me 65, and 65 and 65 every late here. We telling at 121, and at 65, 900 turbo, 17 model at 6 and 5, and 6 and 5 and 65 at 200 here. And nice old surprise at 65, closing it on the first. Second and third, no, it is at 65. 65 we put in, sorry. Just hold on, 65 I have in the middle here, and he advances 66 on the first, second, third, no more. Selling at 65,000, nice buy, sir. Put a number, please. 462 going at 65.
Lot number 52. Lot number 52 in the red.
Nice buy, on we go, lot 63. It's on lot 63 over here. 2014, it's on the Hatchback. 1.5 DCI. It's on the DCI, only a center here. Nice look here, it's fully model. Retailing at 160, anywhere at 100. Anywhere, 100 about right now. But 100,000 I'll take here. Diesel only a center. It's on the diesel only a center. You're looking at 100,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 100, going on the second, and third, no, it isn't on the low.
Lot number 64. Lot number 64, ladies and gentlemen. That will be 150, that will be 154, in front of ladies and gentlemen, 80. Then we 80,000 rand, not 80,000 rand. Well, only 80,000 rand. We did it up for 80,000 rand, not 80,000 rand. Only 54, ladies and gentlemen, only 80,000 rand. Well, only 80,000 rand. We did it up, ladies and gentlemen, only 80,000 rand. Not 80,000 rand. Here's the number that is also only 80,000 rand. Well, only 80,000 rand. We did it up for 80,000 rand. Not 80,000 rand on the fifth. 80,000 rand on the second. 80,000 rand. You good? I need 80,000. Sharp, you think sharp or I need to. What you just did it. So I'm not sure. We know what you do, but no, I don't think so, not that number. I'll say 75. 75. And you did 75,000 rand, not put up to 75,000 rand. Well, it's only 75,000 rand. We did only 75,000 rand, not put up to 75,000 rand. We gave them only 75,000 rand on the first. 75,000 rand on the second. 75,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot number 65. It's on to lot number 65 over here. 299 Audi Q5 3 to T9 Quattro Extronic. It's on the Quattro Audi Extronic here. Lovely looking motorways over here. We're going to go anywhere at 120. Anywhere on to over 290 now. It's on the Quattro Extronic here. Turbo diesel on the 3 liter here. Lots of now we're looking at 120. Let's go right now. 120,000 I'll be showing you. I'll go 115. At 115 or 150 here, 115,000 going on the first, 115,000 going on the second, and third number is at 115. Sorry? On we go.
Lot number 66. Lot number 66, ladies and gentlemen, the 26 months of the ladies and gentlemen, beautiful and 26 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, that is anyway, 165. Anyway, 165,000 and up with 165,000. Well, 165. Gentlemen around the corner, 165,000 and top with 165. 165, I have. Anyway, 166,000 and up with 165,000 and on the second. That is final goal. Need number 511.
On we go, lot number 67. It's on lot number 67 over here. Another workhorse 2022 on this Nevada 2.5 turbo diesel here. It's the SE 4x4. Yeah, it's on the 4x4 sitting at 387. Sitting at 353. 2022 model here. Starting business anywhere at 130. Anywhere 130 over. It's going to run right now. 2022 on this Nevada here. Looking at 130. Trade and retail all over 300,000 rand here. Looking at 132 over. It takes it 130 over, 130 single right now. 130,000 every left. I'll go 125 here. Ron Brothers is on the last five. Then you'll get one for that price, I promise. I'll go 125, that's how it's low they're going to take. Trade is 353, retail 387. I know the kilos is a bit high, but for 125, you have 40% of the trade value here. 125, I'll take the good here. 125, 125 and 125, but it's worth it here. 125,000 we show you here, closing it on the first. 125 on the second, and the number is at 125. On we go, it's lot 68. It's on to lot number 68 of the late here. 2017 on the Suzuki here. 1.2 on the GA. It's on 1.2 on the GA coming away here. Got the F9 here. Nice motor vehicles here. Fuel savers, lovely to drive anywhere at 80. Anywhere 80 over next to over 2017 on the Swift here. 1.2 on the GA. Looking at 80,000 to over. Then it takes it 80 over next to a little affordable buy here. Still financeable, got 163 on the top here. Low kilos looking at 80. Anywhere 80 over next to look to over here. 80,000 yen going to sell there. So give me 75 or sell here. 7 and 5. At 7 and 5 and 75 2017 model on the Suzuki here. Got to know it's a buy. It's 7 and 5. It takes 75,000 minutes worth here. Nice and also price at 75,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 75,000 going on the second. And the third final call number is at 75. Worth 75 all day long here. So we've got 162 on the clock. 2017 model here. 75 I'll take the win here. Got to be 7 and 5. At 75 WA markers make here. 75,000 closing it on the first. 75 going on the second, and third number is at 75. Don't think he's going to sell there. So that we try 72,000, that is the bare minimum that we can sell at. 72, then choose yours. I can't. 72,000, then we can sell here at 7 and 2. At 7 and 2, and 72 sending through here. 72,000, 2017 Suzuki Swift looking at 72. You want to come and have a look, sir? No problem. Say 2017 model Suzuki Swift 1.2 GA, it's got 162,000 Ks on the clock. Looking at 72, retail sitting at 112,200. 72, then we can sell, got 72 and that, 72,000 and 72 and that. Those at 72,000, any advance at 73 on the first, second, third, no more. All yours, selling sir, nice buy, better number. This one will please, better number 596 going at 72.
Lot number 69. Lot number 69, ladies and gentlemen, you can put that on taking the contract, ladies and gentlemen, it's actually training, necessary B350 contract, and it's a 16-seater, inventory, ladies and gentlemen, people the 143 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, retail for the clock, sits at 329,000 rand for the ladies and gentlemen, when you at 160, then 860,000 rand, that will fill up 160,000 rand, retail for the tax system, 329,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen, but 160 could be all. We get up for 160,000 and it is 16 ladies and gentlemen. What the sun will be tagging in the 160,000 rand, not to fill up 160,000 rand, where is the 160,000 rand, easy for ladies and gentlemen, 160,000 rand, all 143 on the top, ladies and gentlemen. I'll ask it 155. Then we 155,000 rand, not to fill up 155,000 rand, where is the 155. We get up for 155,000 rand, not to fill up 155,000 rand, where is the 155,000 rand, easy for ladies and gentlemen, 155,000 rand on the first. 155,000 rand on the second. 155,000 rand for the third and final call.
On we go, it is two lot number 69.1. Yes, lot number 69.1 here, 2017, it's on the Audi Q7, 3 TDI, V6 Quattro, Peptronic 45 TDI. Yes, at 45 TDI here, lovely spec motor car, 151 on the top, retail 500. Yes, the retail sitting at 500,000 rand here, go fly, this is the luxury SUV here, anywhere at 345. Anywhere 345 or 345 here, 2017 V6 Quattro, Peptronic. Yes, all about on the top here, lovely SUV, retailing at $500,000 rand here, looking at 345. Anywhere 345 and 345, as well as right now, 345,000 financeable going on the first, 345 going on the second, and third, no, where is it? 345, 345 away, got 345. I've got 345 there. 345 I have, you want to go to 346. Now the 346 and the 346 we show you. You've got 345 selling on the first, 346 on the second, and third, no advance. Selling to you, 559 at 345, that's a nice buy.
Lot number 69.2. Lot number 69.2 is in the left and the rid of paper photos that makes and the paper on the 88,000 K on the top of the photo. Then you add 90. Then you 90,000 rand, not with enough 90,000 rand, only 88,000 K on the top of the 90,000 rand, not with enough 90,000 rand, where the only 90,000 rand, yes, another topic is also only 90,000 rand, not with enough 90,000 rand, easy for the only 90,000 and 88,000 K on the top. I'll get 85. Then 85,000 rand, not with enough 85,000 rand, where the only 85,000 rand, we get only 85,000 rand, not with enough 85,000 rand, yes, another topic is also only 85,000 rand on the first. 85,000 rand on the second. 85,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go, it is lot number 69.3. Yes, on to lot number 69.3 here. It's an absolute stunner once more here. 2019 Audi A3 2-liter TDI. Yes, on the 2-liter on the TDI here. Electronic 40 TDIs. 141,000 euros on the top. Financeable. Lovely motor cars to drive. Retail 365 anywhere and 250. Anywhere 250 over 250. It's on the TDI electronic here. Financeable motor vehicle looking at 250. Anywhere 250 over 250 over 250 now. 250,000 will be at 245. Anywhere 245 over 245 over 200 here. 245,000 retailing at 365. On the 245 financeable on the first. 245 going on the second, and third, where is it? 245? I can maybe ask at 240. 240 it says I can confirm. 240 I have. That 240 now and that 240 and that. Those are 240 and it wants a 241 on the first, 241 on the second, and third no more. 240 also. That is a lucky buy. 559 going at 240. Look.
Lot number 69.4. Lot number 69.4, ladies and gentlemen, 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLA, ladies and gentlemen, the sedan Creta, automatic, ladies and gentlemen, vehicle number 104 on the club, ladies and gentlemen. So the retail for the vehicle is at 728,000, ladies and gentlemen. Trade for the vehicle is at 665,000, ladies and gentlemen. And you went at 410. Then you went 410,000, got whipping up only 410,000, well, it's only 410,000 rand. We get up only 410,000 rand. Got whipping up only 410,000 rand. Well, it's only 410,000 rand. He give us only 410,000 rand. I'll up at 405. Then we went 405,000 rand. Got whipping up only 405,000 rand. Well, it's only 405. We get up only 405,000 rand. Lease up the vehicle is 728,000 rand. Yes, 725,000 rand. Got whipping up only 405,000 rand. Well, it's only 405,000 rand. I'll up at 400. Then we went 400,000 rand. Got whipping up only 400,000 rand. Well, it's only 400,000 rand. With the lease of 728,000 rand. Only 400,000 rand. This is still this about it. Coming in only 400,000 rand. Got whipping up only 400,000 rand on the first. 400,000 rand on the second. 400,000 rand on the third and final.
On we go, it is lot 69.5. It's lot number 69.5 over here. 2010 on the nice Sonata here. 2.4 GLS automatic. It's on the GLS on the automatic here. A whole lot of it on the stand here. Anywhere at 70. Anywhere 7 over to 7 over. It's on the GLS automatic here. Looking at 70,000 to sell. It's nice and also price over the price here. We're going to go 70,000. Give me 65. Lost the question here. It's 6 and 5. It's on the nice Sonata here. 2.4 GLS here. It's 6 and 5. And 6 and 5 or 65 with the 1 here. 65,000 on we sure here. A whole lot of car. It's a whole lot of car for a little bit of money here. Looking at 6 and 5. And 6 and 5 or 65 we sure here. 65,000 got 3 guys. Give me 62. I'll ask it nicely here. 6 and 2. And 6 and 2 or 62. I'll send it 3 here. 62,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 62,000, a whole lot of car here. GLS automatic looking at 62, going on the second and the third. You're welcome to come and have a look, sir. 62, I can confirm the sale here. 2.4 GLS on the automatic here. Door should be open if you want to open there. 62,000 we can sell. 62 is showing here. Need to get going here. Looking at 6 and 2. 6 and 2 and 62 is showing here. Looking at 62,000 going on the first. 2 in got 62. And 62 now and then 62 and that. Close at 62 and advance at 63. Selling on the first. Second, third, no more. 62 is yours. 4, 6, 7 going at 62.
Lot number 69.6. Lot number 69.6, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLA 180, automatic, ladies and gentlemen, vehicle number 132 on the club, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 280, then 880,000 rand, that's 880,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen, only 280,000 rand, price of the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, only 280,000 rand, that's only 280,000 rand, get this also, ladies and gentlemen, only 280,000 rand. We ended up only 280,000 rand. That's only 280,000 rand. We're under the 32 of ladies and gentlemen, only 280,000 rand. We're only 280,000 rand. He was able to I'll get 275. And we 275,000 rand. That's only 275,000 rand. Look at the 100,000 rand. And only 275. We ended up only 275,000 rand. That's only 275,000 rand. We're 275,000 rand on the first. 275,000 rand on the second, 275,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go, it is lot number 66.69.7. That's lot number 69.7 here. 2014 on the GLA 55 here. 2 litre on the VGT here. Low kilos intact. That's got low kilos all intact here. Retail sitting at 110. Got to fly anywhere at 70. Anywhere at 7 low and 7 low. All the ratio be here, guys. Low kilos 2014 model here. We be 65. That's 65 or 65. All over half a little bit of money here. Family SUV. 2 litre on the VGT here. 6 and 5. That's 6 and 5 and 65. Don't get a part of the range here. I lost it 62. If you want to come and have a look again here. 6 and 2. That's 6 and 2 and 62. Hold on high here. 2014 GWM here. Retail is 110. The extra retail sitting at 110. You're looking at 6 and 2. That's 6 and 2 and 62. Don't lose it now here. 62,000. A whole lot of power going on the first. Anywhere at 62,000, going on the second, and the third final call, number is at 62.
Lot number 69.8. Lot number 69.8, ladies and gentlemen, the Hyundai Polo, Polo TSI, ladies and gentlemen, and the Cherryland, rate of the only 65,000 paid, on the top, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 200. Anywhere 20,000 rand, got to pay up only 20,000 rand, whatever, only 20,000 rand. We did have only 20,000 rand, got to pay up only 20,000 rand. Here's another, here's also, ladies and gentlemen, that's 2021, not only 65,000 paid, on the top, ladies and gentlemen, not no mileage for the year, ladies and gentlemen, only 20,000 rand, got to pay up only 20,000 rand, wherever, only 20,000 rand. Here's another, here's also, ladies and gentlemen, only 20,000 rand. I don't think so. 180, we're 200,000. Got 65,000 paid for the top. The second reach is 190. 180 and 190. Can't do 185, I can't do 186, can't do 187, I can't do 188. 197 reach. I'm just helping you answer. And 190, that would be 190,000 rand, 65,000 paid, not the top, you don't lose it, not the money, not the money for the year, 190,000 rand, that would be 190,000 rand, whether it is 190,000 rand, 65,000 paid, not the top, and the trend line is 190,000 rand, that would be 190,000 rand on the first, 190,000 rand on the second. 190,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go in lot number 69.9. That's lot number 69.9 we have 2016. It's on the Mercedes-Benz GLA 250 on the diesel 4matic. That's on the diesel on the 4matic here. Retail sitting at 500. That's the retail sitting at 500,000 rand here. Got to fly anywhere at 280. Anywhere 280 over 280 luxury SUV here. Another 250 diesel here. 4matic. That's on the 4matic here. Some blend seats all intact here. Looking at 280. Anywhere 280 over 280 look at my joint now. 280 over the 275. Financeable buy. That's it. Financeable buy my joint now. Looking at 255 at 275,000 going on the first. Anyway, at 275 going on the second, and third number is at 275. We go to lot number 7 now. Lot number 7 now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 anyway, 120. Anyway, 120,000 rand, up with 120,000 rand. Well, it is 120,000 rand. We did 120,000 rand. Car with 120,000 rand. Yes, another. Here is also 120,000 rand. Car with 120,000 rand. These people did 20,000 rand. After 1 month on, anyway, 150,000 rand. Car with 150,000 rand. Well, it is 150,000 rand. We did 150,000 rand. Car with 150,000 rand. Yes, another. This is also linked to the 250,000 rand on the first. 150,000 rand on the second. 150,000 rand on the third and final call.
Block number 71. Block number 71 is the left, the 161 of the alien, the 122 and you went 110. Then you have to take out the makeup with the number to take out the red. Well, you don't have to take out the red. We did not want to take out the red. Car with the number to take out the red. Get the number, get the number, take out the red. Well, you don't have to take out the red. After 105, then you have to take out the red. We did not want to take out the red. We did not want to take out the red. Car with the number to take out the red. You will give the number 100,000 about 100. Then we have the 1,000 red. Car with the number 100,000 red. We did not want to 1,000 red. We did not want to 1,000 red. Car with the number 100,000 red on the first. 100,000 red on the second. 100,000 red on the third and final call. Block number 72. Block number 72, ladies and gentlemen. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we move along block number 73, the 2021, this is the picture of the 1.6, ladies and gentlemen. Second, this is right now, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 85. Then we 85,000 red, up with 85,000 red. Well, this is only 85,000 red. Medium only 85,000 red, car with only 85,000 red. Third, ladies and gentlemen, this is only 85,000 red, car with 85,000 red. Well, this is only 85,000 red. Easy to go, ladies and gentlemen, only 85,000 red. After 80, then we 80,000 red, up with 80,000 red. Well, this is only 80,000 red. We get it up from 80,000 red, car with 80,000 red on the first. At 80,000 red on the session. At 80,000 red on the third and final. Sorry. 80, sir. 1975, I need 80.
80 is the lowest.
80 is the limit. I need 80. I'm going to count you down. 80 on the first. 80 on the second. 80 I have. Then 81,000 red, up with 81,000 red, after 80,000 red on the third. On the second. Third and final. 80, what's the final again, sir? That's 80.
We go, it is lot number 73. Yes, on lot number 73 over here. 2014 on the production here. Got 161 on the top. Yes, we got 161 on the top here. Got my 2014 model here. Retail selling nearly 200. Yes, so retail selling nearly 200,000 here. Got fly anywhere at 120. Anywhere 120 on the countryman here. Meaning good 2014 model here. 120 over. 120 look to the right now. 120 over the 115, 115, see what we want right now, 150,000 to sell. Yes, the fly right now at 115 going on the first, 115 going on the second, and third number is at 115.
Block number 74. Block number 74, ladies and gentlemen, the 26 mark, the 63, the dynamic, then the 135 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, reasonable pay of 604,000 red for us, we went 150. Then we had 150,000 red, then 150,000 red, well, only 150,000 red. We did 150,000 red, that would be 150,000 red, only 135 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, after 145, then we had 145,000 red, that would be 145,000 red, well, 145. We did 145,000 red, that would be 145,000 red, only 135 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, 145,000 red, well, 145,000 red on the first. 145,000 rand on the second. 145,000 rand for the third and final.
We go lot number 75. Yes, lot number 75 over here. It's a 2012 on the Ford Focus, 1.6 on the turbo, VCT on the trend line. Yes, on the trend line, still looking fine here. Got a fly over here anyway, 75. Anyway, 75 to 75. It's on the Ford Focus here, 1.6 on the turbo. It's 7 and 5. That's 7 and 5 to 75. Look at it on the range here. 75,000 over to go there. 70 on sell. That's 7 and over to 7 over to go right to it now. A whole lot of vehicle here, Ford Focus, 1.6. 1.6 turbo, looking at 70. That's 70,000 and right joy now. 70,000 bare minimum here, guys. Then going to go lower here. Looking at 70,000 going on the first. 70,000 going on the second. And third. I can't go lower. 70,000 is the lowest. 70,000 you win. 70,000 I have. That's 70,000 and 70 and that. Those at 70,000 in advance at 71 going on the first. Second, third, no more. 70,000 selling over there, so it's all yours via 478 going at 70. By 478 going at 70.
Lot number 75.1. Lot number 75.1 means that the rest of the 60 feet of the possibility of the data and the GHG to the people who remember 39 all the club meetings in the Marina for the last of the 1,000 whatever things in the rest of the vehicle. Anyway, at 175. Yes, we have 75,000 megawatt, but we have 175,000, 3,700,000 and 175. We can have 175,000, half we have 175,000. Yes, now the biggest also ladies and only 175,000. Whoever plays in 175,000, after 1,700 now, then 175,000, half we have 170,000. Whoever plays in 170,000, we can have 170,000, half we have 170,000. On that, the 170,000, whoever is 7,000 and 170,000, whoever is 170,000 on the first. 170,000 on the second. 170,000 on the third and final.
We go, it is on to lot number 75.2 X, lot number 75.2 coming through here, 2012 on the BMW1 Series, 11695, low F20, X on the 5 on the F20 here, Simon Latency, Grimfield and Tactic, nice e-spec motor vehicle, anywhere as anywhere 8-0 and 8-0, absolutely affordable to go here, 1 Series, 116 on the 5 over here, looking at 80, and it takes an 8-0 and 8-0, Rim, Simon Latency, Grimfield and Tactic, W210 twice here, nice and awesome price, looking at 80. And it takes an 8-0 next to single watch right now at 80,000 are we sure here, looking at 80 going on the first, anywhere at 80 going on the second, and third, no, it is at 80, I'll go 75, I'll see here, 7 and 5, at 7 and 5 and 75, Steve will be watch right now, nice and also price here, you're getting a whole lot more car here, looking at 7 and 0, looking at 7 and 5, at 7 and 5 and 75, and it's running watch right now, at 75,000 we sure. Going on the first, anywhere at 75,000, going on the second, and the third final call, number is at 75, nobody wants it, 73, let's see if we can get it through here, 7 and 3, at 7 and 3, 73 going to be here, retailing at 120,000 right here, affordable BMW 1 Series here, 7 and 3, at 7 and 3, 73 we show it here, don't be late here, 73,000 going on the first, second, and third, number is at 73. We move.
Lot number 75.3. Lot number 75.3 ladies and gentlemen, the Volkswagen XC60 ladies and gentlemen, the G3 Axle Gator ladies and gentlemen, this is an vehicle in late 90. Then we 90,000 rand, up with pen up 90,000 rand, with only 90,000 rand. With the Gator ladies and gentlemen, only 90,000 rand, car with pen up 90,000 rand, with only 90,000 rand, easy people ladies and gentlemen, only 90,000 rand, car with pen up only 90,000 rand, after 85, then 85,000 rand, car with pen up 85,000 rand, with only 85,000 rand. We did it up on 85,000 rand, car with up on 85,000 rand, yes, number 50,000 ladies and gentlemen, only 85,000 rand on the first, 85,000 rand on the second, 85,000 rand on the third and final call.
Lot number 75.5, it's lot number 75.5 look like here, 2016 on BMW Creta, it's the TDI Highline DHG, it's on the Highline on the DHG here, retail sitting at 253, anywhere at 150, anywhere on final look to the right now, 2 liter diesel, Highline automatic, it's on the Highline on the automatic DHG over here, 2016 model here, looking at 150 over, 150 over, 100,300 retail value here, looking at 150 150. Anyway, takes it 1 over, look to the right joint now. 150,000 will be like JD, 148. Anyway, 147, 148 will be like Jet, 148, I9 DHG going on the first. 148 going on the second, and third, no, it is at 148. Let's go.
Block number 75.6. Block number 75.6. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 90,000 only 90,000. We did it for 90,000. That's special, ladies and gentlemen, only 90,000. Car with 90,000. Kids, another. Kids also, ladies and gentlemen, only 90,000. Well, only 90,000. I'll get 85. 85,000. Not 85,000. Well, only 85,000. We did it for 85,000. Car with 85,000. Easy for things to only 85,000. We did it for 85,000 on the first. 85,000 on the second. 85,000 on the third. 85 on that. 86,000 not picking up 86,000. Well, this is 86,000. I'll say 85,000 on the first. On the second. Third and final call. Final number. 543.
That's why on we go, lot 75.7. It's on to lot 75 on the 0.7 here. 207 on the listen here. 1.6 on the Vizia plus 5 door. It's on the Vizia plus on the 5 door here. Anywhere at 45. Anywhere 4 and 5 at 45. But it's 25 right now. 207 on the T9 here. Looking at 4 and 5. And it takes it 4 and 5 at 45. But it's 25 right now. At 45,000 repeating on this way here. Looking at 4 and 5. And it takes it 45,000 right now at 4 and 5 over subject to Pats here in 40. Anyway, 4 over 4 over look to the right now at 40,000 will be going on the first. Anywhere at 40,000 going on the second and third. Number is at 40. We go to lot number 75.8. It's lot number 75.8 will be here. 2015, it's on the Lego Duster. It's on the Duster, nice compact SUV here. 1.6 on the expression. So you got 158 on the top here. Low kilos here, retail. Sitting at here 135. Yes, the retail sitting at 135 the fly here. Anywhere at 90. Anywhere 9 and over, 9 and over. Look to the right now. On the Duster, it's at 2016. 1.5 on the petrol expression here. Looking at 9 and over. And it takes it 9 and over, 9 and over. Look to the right now. Compact SUV, over 90, 85. Anywhere 85 and 85 to the wheel here. 85,000 got to be high. Yes, got to be right now. Looking at 85,000. Retailing at 135. Looking at 85. Going on the first. Anywhere at 85, going on the second and third. No, it is at 85 we should here. Let's see, the 80. Anywhere 80 over 80 over, look to go here. Retailing it once more, 135. I'm at 80, and it takes at 80,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 80,000 going on the second and the third final call. No, it is at 80. 2016 here, so we got 158 on the top here, that's low kilos. Yes, from low kilos on the tax here, 80,000 going on the first, 80,000 going on the second, and third. No, it is at 80. Let's go.
Lot number 75.9. Lot number 75.9 leads to the base of 2014. For 1.4 ambulance leads to the very front of us. Anywhere at 65. Anyway, 65,000 rand. We have 65,000 rand. Well, it's only 65,000 rand. Well, for the daily, it's only 65,000 rand. Not with only 65,000 rand. Yes, another. Yes, it's also linked with only 65,000 rand. Not with only 65,000 rand. Well, it's only 65,000 rand. Easy was only 65,000 rand. Then only 65,000 rand. We get it linked to the only 65,000 and 1.28. I'll get 60. Then 60,000 rand. Not with 60,000 rand. Well, it's only 60,000 rand. We get it up only 60,000 rand. Not with only 60,000 rand. Look what's the name of the with a 1.4 with the manager and the only 60,000 rand. Well, it's only 60,000 rand. We get it up only 60,000 rand on the first. 60,000 rand on the second. 60,000 rand on the very final coup.
We go lot number 76. It's on to lot number 76 to make it 2020 on the left here. 1.6 on the executive. It's on 1.6 executive. Here's got 124,000 here to the top here. Look here at financial retail 277. It's got retail at 277. Got money here anywhere at 155. Anyway, 105 and 105 financial. What we go here 2020 on the theatre here. 1.6 on the petrol executive here. 155. Anyway, 105 and 105 will be the concentrate here. 155,000 over to go there. Give me 150. 150 over 150 over to go here. Retail 277. I'm looking at 150,000 going on the first. 150 on the second I have. 150 on the net, 150 in that. Look at 150,000 again. Once at 151. Selling on the first. 151 going on the second. And third. No advance. 150 goes at 428 going at 150.
Lot number 77. Lot number 77 is the rate of the anywhere 95. Anyway, 95,000 well, it's only 95,000 rand. We did have only 95,000 rand. It's 95,000 rand. Yes, the number of kids also only 95,000 rand. Car is only 95,000 rand. Anyway, only 95,000 rand. I'll say 90. Anyway, 90,000 rand. Car is 90,000 rand. Well, it's only 90,000 rand. We did have only 90,000 rand. We did have only 90,000 rand. Car is only 90,000 rand. He goes to the left. It's only 90,000 rand on the first. 90,000 rand on the second. 90,000 rand on the third and final coup.
We go, it is lot number 7 and 8. It's lot number 78 of the elected. 314 on the Hyundai Creta, 1.8 GLA on the executive automatic. Anywhere at 80. Anywhere 80 over the 80 retail selling maybe 150. I'm looking at 80. Then it takes an 80 over the 80 over the concentrate here. Executive on the automatic looking at 80,000 going on the first. 80 going on the second, and third, what is it? 80, 75, and 75 and 75 will be on to make here. Retailing at 146, I'm at 75,000 automatic GLS here going on the first, 75,000 going on the second, and third, what is it? 75.
So, lot number 79. Lot number 79 is the rate of the Genesis and the 7, but you be there, you the very on the top, you the rate of the assistant, and you the 1,000 anyway, 150. Then you 150,000 and 150,000 and only for all the top ladies and 150,000 and that 150,000 and there number this is also linked to the 150,000 and 150,000 and after 145, then 145,000 and not 145,000 and 145. We did 145,000 and got 145,000 and only on the top ladies and after 140, then 140,000 and not 140,000 and 140,000 and we did 140,000 and on the first. 140,000 and on the second. 140,000 and on the very final coup.
We go lot number 79.1. It's lot number 79 on the point 1 here. 2020 on the VWG cross here. 1 meter GSI couple line. It's on the GSI on the couple line. Still looking fine here. All that packages go here. Retail sitting at 282. It's the retail sitting at 282 here. The reply anywhere at 175. Anywhere at 175 and 175. 2020 on the VWG cross here. GSI couple line here. Only 175. It takes it 175 and 175, but it's going to be 100 behind the retail. Retailing at 282. I'm looking at 175 over 170. Anyway, 170 over 170. It's on the couple line here. T cross on the VW here. Only 170,000 going on the first. 170,000 going on the second, and third, no, where is it? 170, 170 I have, 170 out and then 170, that goes at 170, any advance going on the first, looking at 171 on the second, and third, no more. consider yours 533 going at 170.
Number 80. Number 80, ladies and gentlemen, 2015 VW Auth, ladies and gentlemen, the one from non-car, ladies and gentlemen, 80. Anyway, 80,000 rand, captain of 80,000 rand, whoever is only 80,000 rand. Reading it up from 80,000 rand, captain of 80,000 rand, get in our business house on 80,000 rand, whoever is only 80,000 rand, we can it on 80,000 rand, come the field, 70,000 rand, office 75. Anyway, 75,000 rand, captain of 75,000 rand. Only 75,000 rand. We get it up from 75,000 rand. Car up from 75,000 rand. Only 75,000 rand. Our office $7. Then 70,000 rand. Car up from 75,000 rand. Only 70,000 rand. He gave us 70,000 rand on the first. 70,000 rand on the second. 70,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot number 81. It's lot 81 going down here. 2016 on Ford Focus. 1 each on equals to MBNJ here. It's 161,000 K from the top. Low kilos. Retail 126. It's the retail sitting at 126. Here go to fly. Anywhere at 85. Anywhere 85 and 85. But it's when the run right now at 85,000 got speed. It's going to be speed 3 runs right now. Looking at 8 and 5. Give me 80. Then it takes an 8 and over and 8 and over. Looking at runs right now at 80,000 retail. At 126, it's the retail sitting at 126. Here got to be mine here. Low kilos 161 on the top here. Looking at 80,000 going on the first, 80 on the second, and third. No, it is at 80.
Lot number 82. Lot number 82. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 60,000 only 60,000 rand. We get it up from 60,000 rand. God, we put up 60,000 rand. Yes, this is also ladies and gentlemen, 60,000 rand. I'll say 55. Yes, 55,000 rand. That's put up from 55,000 rand. Well, this is only 55,000 rand. He's giving us 55,000 rand on the second. Third and final.
On we go, lot number 83. It's on lot 83 here. 288 on the Mercedes-Benz E-Class E350. It's on the 350 here. This is an absolute stunner of a car. Absolutely clean here. Anywhere at 85. Anywhere 85 and 85. But it's going to run right now at 85,000. Got to be right here. Ain't going to sell me 80. That is the bare minimum I can take here. 8 to know. At 8 to know and 8 to know. You ain't going to find a cleaner E-Class in the town here. 80,000, then I can confirm the sale. 75, we ain't going to say yes. 80, then I can have the green light to sell. Now, 80,000 says bare minimum we can take. Fortunately, that's the lowest we can take. 80,000, then I can confirm. Can't. That is the bare minimum. It's 80. Fee motor car, 80,000. I can confirm the sale here. No more, no less here. Looking at 80. Anywhere 80, no, 80, no, don't lose it now here. Retail still sits at 157. I'm looking at 80. And an 80, no, 80, no, look to go right now. At 80,000 you in, sir. 80 you in. Just want to confirm. I can't. 80,000 is bare minimum. Can't take any less. Already asked him, says I can't sell. 80 is the number. I can't sell. 80. I need to go here. Still lots of cars to go. Looking at 80 on the first. 80, you in. 80 you want to check first. 80,000 I need here. I'm going to give you a £3 here, sir. Looking at 80. Anywhere, 80 we show here. 80,000 you happy. Got 80. Selling on the first, second, third, no more. 441, going at 80.
Lot number 84. Lot number 84, ladies and gentlemen, 2015 BMW 316. I automatically, ladies and gentlemen, Anyway, Bombay, 120,000 rand, we did 120,000 rand, we did 120,000 rand, we did 120,000 rand, yes, now the biggest house of the 120,000 rand, after 125, we did 125,000 rand, 125,000 rand, we did 125, we did 125,000 rand, 125,000 rand on the second. Very final. Look, number 85. Look, 85 is the rate that we can up as an RP and the CDI are going to get the 150 drop into the put in the 100,000 anyway, 145. Then 145,000 145. We get 145,000 yes, number the business also needs the 145,000 after 140. Then 145,000 140,000 we get 140,000 on the second. Very final. Look, number 86, look, 86 names in the rest of the because of the wonderful names in the rest anyway, 80, then 80,000 rand, 80,000 rand, not to the names in the 80,000 rand, not to the 80,000 rand, yes, number the kids also names in the 80,000 rand, whoever is in the 80,000 rand, along with 75, then 75,000 rand, not to the 75,000 rand, whoever is in the 75,000 rand, we did only 75,000 rand, not to 75,000 and on the second. Very final.
We go to lot number 87. That's lot number 87 at the back here. 2019 on the 4 Ranger, 212 TDCI XL 414 on the pickup single cab here. Got category detective retail 280 anywhere at 105. Then at 105 and 105 all the by here. Start to visit retail 280 here. Looking at 105. At 105 and 105, but it's running right now. 105,000 going on the first, second, and third. No, it is at 105. I'm not going to go lower here. 105, you know the number. 105 I have. That 105 covering that 105 that. Close at 105 here, costs at 106. Selling on the first, second, third, no more. 559 going at 105.
Lot number 88. Lot number 88 is the rest of 2019. Hyundai A3 is the rest of motion. On the 102 on the top is the anyway, 130. Then 130,000 rand up. 130,000 rand. 130,000 rand. Look, 2019 is the 130,000 rand. Now, 130,000 rand. Yes, now the business also needs the 130,000 rand. After 125. Then 135,000 rand. 125,000 rand, 125. We did 125,000 rand. 125,000 rand on the first. 125,000 rand on the second. 125,000 rand on the third and final.
Below is lot number 89. That's lot 89. You can find here 2013. It's on the Audi A4 1.4 TSI here. It's a TSE. My apologies here. Retail still 121. Anywhere 85. Anywhere 85 and 85. But it's on the 2013 on the A4. It's on the A4 on the 1.8 turbo here. Looking at 8 and 5. Anywhere 85 and 85. Starting the vehicle here. Full of money. Looking at 85,000 to go. Yeah, so looking right now at 85,000 lost. Will give me 18 over. At 18 over, next to low to go right now. 18,000 will be next year going on the first. I can't go lower. 18 is minimum here, sir. 18 and I can sell. At 18 over, next to got 80. At 18 over, at 80 and close at 18,000 in advance. Looking at 81 on the first, second, third, no more. And sell. Nice buy. But number 541 going at 80.
Lot number 90. Lot number 90 is the rate that you know that the one of ladies and gentlemen, vehicle number 57 on the front, ladies and gentlemen, anyway 90, anyway 90,000 rand, for 90,000 rand, well, this is only 90,000 rand. We get up only 90,000 rand, God, we up for 90,000 rand, get numbers up, get the also ladies and gentlemen, only 90,000 rand, I'll up at 85, anyway 85,000 rand, God, we up for 85,000 rand, well, this is only 85,000 rand. We get up for 85,000 rand, on the 57 months of ladies and gentlemen, only 85,000 rand, well, this is only 85,000 rand on the first. 85,000 rand on the second, 85,000 rand on the third and final call.
Let's go. Lot number X91 and it's on to lot number 91 where we are here. 2017 on the board range, the 200 GTI XL over here. Lowest kilos out of the ball here anywhere at 140. Anywhere 140 over the 29 right now at 140,000 drops nearby here. It's the double cab. It's on the double cab right now. Looking at 140 going on the first, second, and third. No, it is at 140. We go.
Lot number 90, lot number 90, and the rest of the year to be one to one of the IM for power ladies and gentlemen, because it's a 40,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen, anyway at 125, anyway 125,000 rand, but then I put in 25,000 rand, but this is only 125. We get that from 125,000 rand, but then I put in 25,000 rand, I'll offer 120, anyway 120,000 rand, but then I put in 20,000 rand, well, this is only 120,000 rand. We get it up from 120,000 rand. Got it up from 120,000 rand. This is 120,000 rand. After 115, and 150,000 rand. Got it up from 150,000 rand. Because it's 140,000 rand. And only 150,000 rand. We get it up from 150,000 rand. Got it up from 150,000 rand on the first. 150,000 rand on the second. 115 I have. Then 160,000 rand, 160,000 rand, after 150,000 rand on the first, on the second. Then final call, 115, right number 466.
10 minutes I come out. It is lot number 93. It's on to lot number 93 over here. 390 on the LTO4. 900 turbo on the Atlantic 5 over here. 152 on the top. Still a kilo retail. 166. It's the retail sitting at 166 here. Got a fly anywhere at 90. And it takes it 900, 900. Look to the right now. At 90,000 over here. Got to be. It's going to be speedily right now. Looking at 90,000. It's got to be 2019 model. It's a 2019 model right now. Looking at 90,000, we get 85, and it's a 585 on the buy here. 85,000 going on the first, 85 going on the second, and third. No, it is at 85. We go.
Lot number 94, lot number 94, ladies and gentlemen, it was for her, when I go to say, ladies and gentlemen, and people don't want to do it on, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, at 130, and 130,000 rand, 130,000 rand, well, it's 130,000 rand, we get it up for 130,000 rand, now it's up for 130,000 rand, yes, we have a second, it's also ladies and gentlemen, 130,000 rand, this is 2020, after 125, and 135,000 rand, 125,000 rand, this is only 125. We did that for 125,000 rand. God, we did that for 125,000 rand. Yes, now the kid is also the for 125,000 rand. After 120, we did 120,000 rand. God, we did that for 120,000 rand. Well, this is 120,000 rand. He was in 120,000 rand on the first, on the second. Very final.
Lot number 95, it's on to lot number 95 over here. 2012 on the Jeep Grand Cherokee here. 3.6 on the limited, it's on the limited right here. Retail 185, anywhere at 100, anywhere on the lower, all the ratio people in the money here. Looking at 100, retail 185, it's the retail sitting at 185 here, make it yours. And only 100 on the Grand Cherokee here. 100, it takes it 100,000, closing the bid on the first. 100,000 going on the second, and third. No, it is at 100.
Lot number 96. Let the 96 ladies and gentlemen, you can see 180 automatic ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 145, yeah, 345,000, 145,000, 3,000, 210,000, ladies and gentlemen, 145,000, 145,000, 145,000, after 140, yeah, 140,000, 140,000, 140,000, nearly 140,000, 140,000 on the first, 140,000 on the second, 140,000 on the third and final.
Lot number 97, it's lot 97 over here, 2015, it's on the 40 goes more, once more, 180 on the goes on the titanium, 156 on the clock, low kilos, it's got low kilos, rolling jack here, anywhere 100, anywhere on the low, retail sitting at 162, yeah, looking at 100,000 to sell, and it takes it on the low, look to the right now, at 100,000, looking at on the way, going on the first, giving 95, at 95, 95, all the way should be here, titanium, low kilos, financeable at 95,000 going on the first, second, third, number is at 95.
Lot number 90, lot number 98, the business government open CPA, the retail for the classes, the journal, any level other than in front of the business, the PA in front of us.
Sleeping.
That's the powerful engine in front of us. That's the big reason for the assistance on any level other than in front of us. Anyway, at 95. Then we had 95,000 rand, we put up 95,000 rand. Well, it's only 95,000 rand. We did not only 95,000 rand, we put up 95,000 rand. Yes, number of it's also only 95,000 rand. He's only 95,000 rand. After 90, then we had 90,000 rand, we put up 90,000 rand. Well, it's only 90,000 rand. We did not only 90,000 rand, we put up 90,000 rand. Listen to the whole party, look at the some 111,000. But only 90 could be all. We did not only 90,000 rand, traffic to 90,000 rand on the first, on the second, third and final.
We go then, it is lot number 99, it's lot number 99, you'll find here, 27 on the Ford Fiesta, 1.6 on the Sport, 5 low, with the kilos of the year, anywhere at 85, anywhere 85 and 85, but it's 109 right now, at 85,000 it's the Fiesta, 1.6 on the Sport, looking at 85, give me 80, anywhere 80 low and 80 low, look to go right now, at 80,000 going on the first, 80 going on the second, and third, no, it is at 80.
Lot number 100. Lot number 100 is the Opel 65 gets on the gate in the anywhere dance. Then we did 90,000 rand, only 90,000 rand. We did only 90,000 rand, after 85, then 85,000 rand, 85,000 rand, only 85,000 rand. We did only 85,000 rand, only 85,000 rand on the second. Then final
We go lot number 101, it's lot number 101 here, 2013 on 4 figure, 1.4 turbo here, it's the diesel, it's on 1.4 turbo diesel and the turbo here, got a fly anywhere 50, anywhere 5 and over, 5 and over, it's 109 right now, it's on the diesel here, 2013 on the figure, go on go 50, give me 45, and 4, 5 and 45, go get mine here, running motor vehicle 2013 on the figure over here, looking at 4 and 5, and 4, 5 and 45, go get on the way here, 45,000 going on the first, anywhere at 45,000 going on the second, and third, no, it is at 45.
Lot number 102. Lot number 102. Anyway, at 100. Then we had 1,000 rand. We could have only 1,000 rand. Only 100,000 rand. We gave up only 100,000 rand. We could have only 100,000 rand. Yes, now the business also we gave up only 100,000 rand. After 95, then we had 95,000 rand. We could have only 95,000 rand. Well, it is only 95,000 rand. We gave up only 95,000 rand. Traffic only 95,000 rand on the first, on the second, Very final.
On we go, lot number 103. It's 103 degree here. WVG 2019 on the 4 range, 2.2 GTI XL 4x4 single category here. Retail 280. It's the retail sitting 280 here. You know I need to be give you 105. 105 and 105, but it's 105 now. 105,000 OBH here. 2019 model. It's a 2019 model right now. Looking at 105. 105 and 105 right now. 105 is the number for the day. Going on the first, 105 on the second, and third. 105 is the lowest I can say. That's the number on the buckies. I promise you.
105.
105 I have. Selling on the first, second, third, no more. 559 going at 105. Thank you, sir.
Lot number 107, lot number 104, lot number 140, this is the 2050, lot number 1 from no TJ, on the club, anyway, at 95. Yeah, 95,000, number 95,000, look on the fuel table, only 95,000 rand. We did it up for me 95,000 rand, God, 95,000 rand. Yes, number 95,000 rand, oh, I'll say 90. Yeah, 90,000 rand, God, 90,000 rand. Well, only 90,000 rand. Yes, give us 90,000 rand, God, 90,000 rand. Well, only 90,000 rand on the first. On the second, very final.
We go, lot number 105. It's lot 105 looking like here. 2015, it's another 4 range, 2.2 GTI XL 414, the single cab here. Canopy and the crank here, anywhere 100. Anywhere, on the low, to the right now. Another 4 bucky here looking at 100,000. Anywhere, takes it on the low, here. Retail 233, giving 95. Anywhere, 95 and 95 versus that blue steel wheel here. 2015 on the Ranger here. Crank had fuel intact at 9 and 5. And takes it 95 will be going on the first, 95,000 on the second, and third, no, but it's going to be 95.
Lot number 106. Lot number 106, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be you for 2 ladies and gentlemen, the table side of the Icelandic, and for about ladies and gentlemen, that's another vehicle of our failure at 100. And 100,000 rand, that's when I put 100,000 rand. Well, it's only 100,000 rand. We did it 100,000 rand, car, it's 100,000 rand. Yes, you know, but it's also ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 rand. I'll offer 95. And 95,000 rand, that's when I put 95,000 rand. Well, it's only 95,000 rand. We did it up for 95,000 rand. Not put it up for 95,000 rand on the first. On the second. Very final.
We move lot 107. It's lot 107 going to here. 2013 on the Ford Focus, 1.6 on the Turbo, VCT and the Turbo here. Still going to work money anywhere at 70. Anywhere at 7 over 7 over 4 on the right now. It's 70,000 late here. Retail 115. It's the retail sitting at 115,000 rand here. Looking at 75, give me 70, give me 65. That's 65 or 65 of the late here. Volume market 65, losing on the first. 65 on the second, and third, no, what is it, 65? You're waiting for someone, sir. 65,000, what I need over here, 6 and 5. It's a 2013 Ford Focus 1.6 Turbo VCT Ambiente here. 6.5 is what I need to sell here. 6 and 5. That's 6 and 5 or 65 to the right now. It's 65,000, are we sure, going on the first? 65,000 what I need, going on the second, and third, no, because it's 65 I have, that's 65,000, that's 65 and that, close at 65,000, in advance at 66, on the first, second, third, no more, 65 selling, just want to confirm that number, sir, 458, going at 65.
Lot number 108. Lot number 108, ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Discovery 4 ladies and gentlemen, the DTS ST, PCS ST, ladies and gentlemen. Vehicle for 166 tons of ladies and gentlemen. Retail for the classes at 325,000 in front of us. Ladies and gentlemen, this kind of a vehicle in front of us. The UA 175. Then we have 175,000 retail for the classes at 325,000 in front of us. Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 and 7 and 5. We did have 175,000 that we could have 175,000 and get themselves something to 175,000. After 1 7 and 0, then we have 175,000 that we could have 175,000 with the 175,000 and 175,000 that we could have 175,000 on the first. 170,000 on the second, 170,000 on the third and final coup.
We go lot number 109. It's lot 195 here. 2022 on the Little Tiger. 1 liter turbo Omnium tanks. 57,000 Ks on top of the low kilos. It's got low kilos on the tank. You're going to be here. Anywhere at 140. Anywhere 140 look to the right now. 140,000 of the electrons weight here. Looking at 145 and silver line. It's a 2022 on the finance silver line. You're looking at 140. Then it takes it 140 we show here. 140,000 going on the first, 140 going on the second, and third number is at 140. Nope. 140 is the number. It's the lowest I can take. Retails 236, 140 is the lowest I can go here. 140. Lower than that, cannot take. 140 I can do. Halfway. Where's halfway? Look at that. So as low as we can press to is 137. That's as low as I can go. 137, bare minimum to take here. 137 on the first, second, third, number is at 137. When you're out. You sure? On we go.